What's going on, guys? Aarava here, and welcome back to another episode of my Motorsport Manager career mode on the PC. And this one is gonna be a fun one because we can potentially get fired today in today's episode. If you did miss the last episode, we have to finish quite a high third or above, or third at least, to not get fired from our job at Archer. So oh god, this is gonna be fun. We're just not gonna. We're just not. It's not gonna happen, is it? It's just not. It's just not. It's just not gonna happen. So anyway, looking at the performance part, I don't know why this is all the way at 20. We can get this done 14 days before, so that means we could add some things to this. So we'll, what should we do? Well, the thing is, I want to put all my eggs in one basket this race with Cruz, because we have to get him up on the podium. That is the only way we keep our job here at Archer. By the way, also, I forgot to mention, I did post it in the comments and pinned it in the comments of the last episode yesterday, but the kind of head kind of guy who owns Motorsport Manager, who created Motorsport Manager in the first place, Christian West, he confirmed to me on Twitter yesterday after I uploaded the video that there is a bug, there is a known bug. The Twitter account of Motorsport Manager tweeted me that, and that they are going to get a patch in. And then Christian himself said that, replying to me saying I thought I was going crazy and doing something wrong, he said, you know, sort of in like a jokey way, but also a serious way, that, no, it was something on our end that I did wrong. In terms of the programming, it's not you. So, apparently there's going to be a lot of fixes for various bugs they found to do with, you know, the slower cars, the upgrade system, apparently. Apparently there's been talk on the Steam forum. I don't really, you know, have the time to look over there or anything like that, but apparently there has been talk about that being a thing that people have noticed, so that is going to eventually get patched in. I don't want to wait till that patch, because, well, I want to keep on playing the game. I mean, even though I did get a little bit annoyed yesterday, it was in a kind of, you know, light-hearted sort of, you know, trying to stay positive sort of way, and it looks like you guys kind of enjoyed that as well. Being, you know, trying to be a lot of, you know, I think generally in this series on Motorsport Manager, because it's such a long video, you know, it's a more kind of, you know, slower paced video. You know, I'm just myself when recording a video. I'm not trying to, you know, pretend to be like a commentator or something like that, or try and remain sort of, I don't know, like somewhat professional like I do on maybe like other career mode videos. This is just, you know, this is just me playing the game, as if it was like a live stream or something like that. So, yeah, I just want to continue playing the game, and actually, to be honest, I'm actually up for this challenge today. We basically have a challenge on our hands today to not get fired from Archer. So we need to put all our eggs into one basket for Cruz. So we'll work on the performance of this engine, which we're obviously going to give to Cruz. Same with the brakes here, which we're going to give to Cruz, obviously. This engine, if we work on the performance of that, and we can get, gearbox, sorry, if we get that up, that can get bumped up to a potential of 151, apparently. So, and that can all be done 14 days before the race, which is absolutely grand. Absolutely grand. Well, the reliability of this is fine. That's the one we're going to give to Moreira. For suspension, well, we can do some work on reliability either way. That's going to get 26 days done. That's quite a lot. Can we somehow reduce that? Ooh, just about there. That's perfect. That is perfect on time. And I believe we're also going to get... What are we designing right now? I can't even remember what we are actually designing. We're designing a new gearbox again. I believe we're doing that. Yeah, we are doing that, yeah. Actually, why are we building a new... I've completely forgotten why we are building a new gearbox. Is there any point of building this new gearbox? New gearbox. Why are we building a new gearbox? We've got 121. Okay, no, I think okay, I can see why I'm doing it. I'm building a new gearbox to replace this average one, because this one, we've maxed out the performance. We can't do any more performance on this. This is 121 max, and this one's got a 151 max, so I want to basically get a secondary gearbox that is going to be as good as this, because if we look at the calendar, a lot of the tracks all have acceleration down as, you know, a crucial or useful component. You know, the majority of them have that, apart from maybe 3 races out of 7. So, majority do have that acceleration as an important factor. So, that's why I've done that. Anyway, we're going to move on, watch this get designed and watch this get worked on, and then we'll get straight into the challenge of trying to get freaking, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and spend some money in the HQ? Because we're going to get... I think I'm going to get fired anyway, to be honest. I want to be optimistic, but I think we're going to get fired today. So why don't we spend some money here? Why don't we spend 8 million on a brand new design center? Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? Your current knowledge is -10. If we upgrade, we can get -0.3 days on design part and open ourselves up to upgrade all these things, apparently. I remember a few of you guys saying I should get more staff, maybe. That might improve things. So at the moment, what will that get? Staff center improves staff stats. So staff being obviously the engineers we've got, and that will improve how fast they can get things turned around. So actually thinking about it, I'm gonna do the staff. Is that what the cheaper option? 7.5. Yeah, so it's $500,000 cheaper. So I'm gonna go for that. Spend the money. We got the money, and we're probably on the way out anyway, so we may as well spend the money. So upgrade time 15 weeks. We'll probably be out of this joint anyway by the time that comes around. But you know what? Screw it. Confirm. Just blowing all the money there. I'm probably not going to be here after this race, so let's go. Let's go. New gearbox is going to be done right about now, so we can get on to improving the reliability of that. Obviously, all the new parts are always very unreliable because they've just been made. So here we go. We've got a brand new good gearbox, so that is very nice. We're going to give that to, well, in terms of the actual performance, we'll give that one to Moreira and give this one to Cruz, the better one, 133 already, with the improvements we're making over here. So, in light of that, the reliability of this is 85%, so I'm actually going to remove that. That's good enough for me. So we're going to add the reliability for this one to work on that to get that up, and then basically this one we'll just forget about because we'll eventually get this one a lot better. Actually, you know what? Let's add that to that pile. Actually, wait, let's remove that. Make sure this one gets done first. To maximum we can get it, then we'll add it on. So that'll get done in 3 days before the race. Then we'll add this other gearbox on. To be honest, it might turn out that we might take this one anyway, because it will have better performance, but eventually this one will outperform the old gearbox, if you know what I mean. So let's go. Oh, we got an email about factory distractions. What is this? Hi, Cruz is constantly on his phone, and he keeps disturbing us when we're working on his car. Can we please tell him to stop doing it? I'll fine him. That'll decrease morale, 100,000, or with pleasure, and that will reduce morale, or deal with it, and that will boost morale of Cruz, and mechanic relationship will go down. I'll just say with pleasure. We've got a pretty good morale with Cruz, I think, so I'll say with pleasure. Give him a talking to, just say, you know, mate, just cut out a little bit. Let's cut the mechanics some slack here, mate. So let's continue on. And really, we're not doing much because we can't do much. We're just waiting for the work to get done on our car eventually. Right, improvement work is done. We're now going to add this gearbox on and see how much we can get that boosted up. Let's do this. Maximum we could do is 8 days before the race. These are all fine in terms of reliability. They're pretty decent. So I'm going to go for 15 to 5. I think that'll give enough, maybe a performance boost. Maybe. We've only got literally 2 days till this race, which is literally there. So we're traveling there already now. So we continue on. There you go. They'll get to... Oh, yeah, there we go. Chairman's ultimatum. Your job is on the line here. It comes down to this race, so you better act. 3rd or above to save your job. In the light of that, we may as well go for this sponsorship because we have to try and get on the podium. So we may as well go for 1st place in the end of it. Part fitting. I know you're unhappy, but I don't give a crap. We need to give Cruz all the confidence in the world here. All confidence in the world. So give him the better engine. Give him the better brakes. Give him the better gearbox here. The performance, look at that. In 2 days, it's just about got better than this gearbox here. Less reliable, but it is better. And obviously the rear wing is just spec. And suspension, we're going to give Cruz the better suspension. You're unhappy. I really couldn't give a toss, to be honest. We need to get this man who knows how to win races up there above 3rd. Otherwise, my job is gone. I'm going to get fired here, okay? So I don't give a crap about you. So let's go. Acceleration crucial, deceleration is crucial, and suspension is sort of crucial as well. So I think our car's in an okay stead. I mean, we've also got a powerful engine, which should hopefully help. And we can see it's going to be all clear for qualifying and the race, which should help things out in terms of the strategy-wise, maybe making it a little bit more kind of simple for us. But let's head into practice and let's focus on Cruz. It's the cruise show today. It's the cruise show. Right, in terms of setup, I'm going to bump this down to some acceleration, increase the downforce somewhat, and see how that works out. We're going to put the tire pressures up a little bit. Tire choice, we're going to go on the medium tire because cruise is going to be a bit further back compared to Moreira. We're going to fit her on the soft tires. Acceleration all the way to the end here, so they really think it's much needed acceleration. High downforce here. Handling will just keep the same there. Tire choice soft. In light of that, actually, I'm going to go a little bit more aggressive on the acceleration here. Go a little bit more, one click there. I'm going to keep that on medium. Continue on. Take practice. We need to try and aim for a very excellent setup for Cruz. Right, Cruz is doing a big stint, 4-lap stint on the medium tyres. We're going to bring, we brought in Moreira. You can see the excellent was on handling and pretty good on the downforce and also the speed balance. So she's looking pretty good. So I'm not going to change anything on that. We're going to put her out for a very long stint. Medium tyre, trying to help Cruz get maximum medium tyre knowledge that we can. We've got 6 minutes left, so hopefully we can maybe get towards level 2 on the medium tyres. For the moment, Cruz has been saying nothing but good praise on the radio about the handling and the aero balance, so hopefully by the time we bring him in, this setup will be a-okay, and hopefully I have time to bring him in just for a little quick checkup, because I don't want what happened last episode to happen this race, where it didn't tell me how Cruz was feeling about the setup right before the race. That won't help us at all, really. That really won't. So hopefully I have time to bring him in just to actually check that through. Right, we'll just about get level 2 on the medium tyre, I think, here, with Moreira going around on that tyre as well. Here comes Cruz, bringing him in. Is the setup okay? Okay, it's good, and great. So, no excellent there, but we can maybe get an inkling of where to push it then. So, it looks like maybe a little bit high downforce on the front wing, potentially. In terms of handling, he's good. He generally has liked understeer in the past, so I'm going to make sure that gives a bit more understeer. Acceleration's feeling great, so I'm just going to keep that there, see what he says about that. Stint, again, we'll send him out 2 laps, same set of medium tyres, just to get that over the level 2 mark, hopefully. He won't even make the entire lap, actually. He got sent out with 30 seconds to go, so he won't even make it. It'll be an out lap turning into an in lap straight away, but at least we'll get level 2 on the medium tyres for him, so that's going to be good stuff for him, and he seems pretty okay with this setup. So, hopefully we're in the best position ever in terms of the setup for him, for the race. Cruz, I'm trying to speak to you, through the digital monitor here. You need to do well, bud. You need to do well. My job is on the line. My job is on... Just let's think about that. My job is on the line of some pixels on screen. Just think about that. Just that... What? Okay, oh, God. His handling is okay. Okay, maybe we need to move that back to where it was before. My bad. But, yeah, just think about that. My job is in the hands of some pixels today. That's how it's going to go down. That's how it's going to go down. It's in charge of some pixels. There we go. Chairman ultimatum. 3rd or above. Keep your job. That is so freaking blunt. That is so blunt. Okay, here we go. Empty slot, medium tyres, and race trim. For Moreira, I really couldn't give a crap. Race trim. Light-footed on the medium tyres. Yeah, go on. Car setup. Right, we need to tweak this a little bit. Bring this back to a little bit more. I think that's where it was previously on the handling. So hopefully that kind of gets it a little bit more towards where he wanted it. And also that will improve the acceleration a little bit. And hopefully maybe that goes to excellent. 89% optimum balance though, so that's not too bad. So he's going to start on the medium tyre because he's in 13th place. Worth it. 10 laps of fuel, max fuel. And then for her, well, I'll start on the soft tyres because she is up in 6th place. So a lot of people around her are going to be on soft tyres. But eventually we'll just go to the end on mediums for her because she's got that trait of being light-footed. Although, really, I don't really care about what she does. And here, the setup is now changed again. And I can't tell what he thinks. But it was previously known that he thought it was okay. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. Driving style, usual overtake, and we're going to go for attack. Right, that is it. I am ready. Start the race. I am feeling nervous about this one. I really don't think Cruz can do it. I don't have much faith in myself for the strategy and for him driving, but we all persevere and we all try our best. That's all we can do. Here we go to 5 red lights for the German Grand Prix. this to save my job at Archer Racing. We're underway, and Cruz has got an okay start, stays ahead of 14th place, man. So that's at least all I could ask for. As we go into turn 1, he's going to maybe get overtaken. Yes, he does. He's down to 15th place, so it's not been the best of starts for young Cruz here. And so we're just going to have to hope and pray that he gets a move on eventually and gets the ball rolling. Tyre temps all very cold at the moment at the start of this Grand Prix, so we can afford to be on attack mode for both these drivers. But eventually I will bump them to probably neutral to kind of get in that sweet zone while keeping the fuel quite high up. But at the moment, cruising 15th, around 14th place, battling away for that. Meanwhile, Moreira on the soft tyre doing quite well in second place, so she's actually doing really well. But I'm not going to get fooled because she did well last time in a few other races at the very beginning of the race just because she was on soft tyres, and that didn't really mean much towards the end of the race. So we'll see how she goes with that. You know what? In light of that, I'm going to go to push for her already. We're going to let the tyre temps for Cruz go up a little bit more until we go to neutral, but eventually I will go to neutral pretty damn fast to try and stretch out the tyre as much as we can and to kind of match the fuel that we've got. At the moment, Claudia sets the fast out of the Grand Prix. Cruz still in 15th place, but that's fine. We're sort of racing all these guys behind us around us there for that kind of top spot podium. Claudia, though, has made a fantastic start. She's up into 4th place. Absolutely crazy. But Cruz made an overtake. He liked that. He liked that very much. The tyre temps are also going up into a nice region, so I'm going to go down to push there. Keep on overtake on the fuel, though. Hopefully that will get him into a nice region. But, wow, Claudia made a great start. She's up into 4th. And Mello as well. So that's the sort of start I needed Cruz to make, but he just hasn't. This season in Season 2, he just hasn't made the same starts he used to in Season 1 for some reason. But saying that, Cruz now is going to overtake for 11th place as the car behind us, which would be Santa Ana, who was starting in 2nd place on the grid, has an issue there already with her car. So that's unfortunate for her, but great for me. Another issue there. So these are all very, very good issues for all these drivers to have. For my driver, thankfully, Cruz goes up into 10th place. This will be down the inside of the final corner. That's good. At the moment, Moreira is leading the Grand Prix, which is pretty crazy to think about, but I don't think she'll honestly last there. I'm not going to get my... I'm not getting my hopes up. No, I will not let myself get my hopes up for her, even though she's in 1st place, and that's pretty damn cool. But I'm not going to get my hopes up. It's not going to happen. It's not, okay? I'm focused on Cruz. She can do what she wants. Right, Cruz is getting overtaken at the moment, but I did put him onto attack because I wanted him to try and overtake these cars that are battling. You can see 3 cars all very close to one another. I really need Cruz to try and clear these cars to try and get ahead because I basically want him to be ahead of Cavalcanti in 7th place because eventually when he does, when the soft tyre guys do pit, I want him to be ahead of the pack there. But at the moment, he's getting really bunched up here. Come on, get down the inside there. Get there. Up to 9th. Come on. Attack. He's got issues. Attack, attack, attack. Get up to 8th place. Thank you very much. That's what I wanted to see. He's up in 8th. He's got some clean air now. Keep on going, Sonny Jim. Try and close up to 7th place there, which will be Van Duren, Jurmen, and he's got a lot less tyre wear. He's got a lot more tyre wear than Cruz. So come on, man. We can do this. Catch up to that guy. Overtake him. He's trying to overtake some other people, so you need to close up with him there. You need to get up there. You need to be near the front of the pack for medium tyre runners. As you can see at the front, though, Moreira is still in 1st place. We've now all gone to neutral, apart from Cruz. I'm telling him to push a little bit to try and close up because we've got the tyre wear compared to Van Duren. Not Claudia, but she's a bit of a special case. She's all the way up in 2nd compared to 5th. So I need Cruz to keep on pushing here, try and close up here. He is doing so. He's slowly closing up to, this will be Sadat. So obviously our old driver, we've got a bit of bitterness towards him. So Cruz, freaking Muller him. Get him, now, go. I said now, go, get it. Oh, for frick's sake, go to attack him, I say. Go, get him like a wild dog. Go, what are you doing, man? You're taking way too long. Go, yeah, oh, no, that's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, come on. Oh, this is so frustrating to watch. Come on, man. Get him. Okay, Sadat is really starting to hold up, and these two really worn tyres. Go around the outside. Come on, now's the time to attack. Get these two. They're on slow softs. They're holding you up. Get them, Cruz. Have a bit more audacity. Come on. Yes, round the outside. Good. That's what I like to see. Piss off, Sadat. Now, go on. Get that guy I can't pronounce. Masiella? Yeah, he's pit. Oh, he's pit. Okay, good stuff. He pit. Good stuff. Good work. Neutral. We're going to go high on the fuel to stretch this out a little bit more and just hold station here. Try and catch up to Van Duerman, who's got really bad tyre wear here. So he's surely got to come in very, very soon for another set of tyres. So we will do a bit of an overcut here on the fuel and the tyre wear. So hopefully that'll work out for us. At the moment, we're on target for our sponsors because of Moriera, not Cruz. But we need to at least get them into some sort of position to get third. Otherwise, that's my job. Reminder, that is my job. This is all rather anxious. I don't want to also say anything, really, that will jinx it, but Moriera is really doing quite well, and it's really quite concerning that she has the worst car out of the two, and she's doing quite well. That is very, very worrying. Cruz goes up into 5th place. He's making great progress, but Moriera is really, really freaking me out at the moment. She's doing a bit too well. It's a 1-2 at the moment. End the race now, Bernie. End the race. I know you don't control this race. End the race now, Bernie. End it. Right, let's have a look at this one. Right, where is she going? She's going to run out of fuel, probably. If we go on high, she might just make one more lap here. We've got medium now. Attack. And she'll just make it to the end of one more lap here. I think that will be just enough for her. Yeah, just enough for her. We'll go low a little bit here. Ask her to attack. And we'll go one more lap. Meanwhile, for Cruz, he's pushing hard on the fuel. We're going to go down to medium there. Stretch them a little bit more. And that's going to be the plan. So she's going to pit this lap. You're going to go on to a set of medium tyres because you're light-footed on those tyres. You're going to go on fuel. 10. Park condition looking okay. Pit strategy, you're going to go onto fast, and you're going to pit this lap. Cruz, pretty decent gap to Moriera, so he could probably come in this lap as well. And he probably doesn't have the fuel to go anymore. So, actually, we're going to go on high, burn the fuel a little bit, and make sure he does have to actually come in and make sure we don't waste any fuel that's still left in the tank there. He's going to have some decent tyre wear left, though, to be honest. So the medium tyres probably could have gone a lot longer. But obviously, at the start, the first stint, you're not playing the long game. You're playing the, very fast game, basically. Anyway, here comes Moriera. She's just about to run out of fuel, so we'll go up to high. And that'll be literally perfect, I think, on the fuel. Yeah, 0.23. She'll just about make it through to the end of the lap there. The same can be said for Cruz. So we move that down to medium. Yep, he'll make it through to the end. Here comes Moriera, 0.1. This is going to be perfect fuel on the mark. In she comes for the first pit stop. There you go. And Cruz is just about going to make it here. Come on, push in now. Oh, wait, I didn't say... Did I tell him to pit? Did I say pit? I should have. Did I make that call too late? Oh, no. Guys, did I just fuck up? Guys, I think I might have just fucked up. I think I might have forgotten to tell him to change tyre. Pit in, please. Please, this is near enough. Oh, thank God. I nearly had a freaking heart attack. Oh, my God. I had a heart attack there for a sec. Oh, it's a bad pit stop for him. Oh my God, I had a heart attack, guys. I had a heart attack. I didn't call him in time. Oh, God. Right, sit rep at the moment. Moriera is in 2nd place. She's been overtaken by Claudia, but Claudia did have warmer tyres. You can see, for some reason, she's really struggling for tyre heat, so she needs to get the tyres heated up a little bit. You can see we are catching Claudia, so that's good. Cruz, on the other hand, is taking it a little bit easier. He's in 5th place, but he has got a bit better tyre wear. Just a bit, I think. No, actually, no, he's got worse tyre wear, actually. Cruz is actually doing worse. This is... I said this before in hushed tones. This is really odd. Moriera in a worse car. Remember, we gave Cruz the better engine, better gearbox, better brakes, and she's doing better than him. This is very, very odd. It's very, very odd. I'm not going to lie. Very, very odd. Right, so Cruz is going around in 4th place at the moment. We're going to have a look at Moriera because it looks like she's having a little bit of battle here with 3rd place. Saying that, this could help Cruz close up to 3rd, but she does need to get a move on a little bit. Maybe we'll use a bit of high fuel, try and catch up to Claudia because we're on attack at the moment. We'll go down to push on the tyres. But just try and close up to Claudia, because at the moment, Claudia is saving fuel. So if we push the fuel, we can close up to her a little bit, try and get away from 3rd place. Also, at the same time, we push this a little bit more with Cruz. Maybe he can catch up, start to catch up to 3rd place, man. And just close the gaps a little bit. We have superior tyre wear against these two, so we will be going a little bit longer into the Grand Prix. But let's just use this extra tyre wear a little bit to help close up. Oh no, she's getting overtaken here, actually. She's getting overtaken, so we're going to go to medium there. Medium for that one. And I'm going to stretch Cruz out a little bit more, so I bought that plan now. So catching up to third will mean catching up to Moreira, which we don't really care about too much in the grand scheme of things. At the moment, we're now in second because Claudia's just pit, so Claudia pit quite early. We can go a lot longer into this Grand Prix, though, than them, because we went about 2-3 laps longer on the first stint, which will carry forward into the race. Oh, okay. Hopefully, I really need her to close up to first and get first black and try and control the race from first. She will get first eventually, because I think Van Duerman will come into the pits this lap, surely. So she will control first place then. It's just about if we do have the pace to just keep ahead, basically. It's a bit of cat and mouse at the moment. It is very much cat and mouse, with us being the cats and them being the mouses. They're a lot lighter, but a lot heavier. They're grinding out their tyres, whereas we're the ones chasing on the kind of overcut strategy, as it were. So we're going to tell Cruz to push a little bit because his tyre temps are going down. Both have got a decent amount of fuel left in the tank, though. And judging by the tyre wear, I would say that's spot on for 4 more laps of tyres. So, doing quite well at the moment, doing quite well. Cautiously optimistic, but I know we could throw this away in an instant. Thankfully, no rain forecast, so as I said at the beginning, that's not going to affect things. But I am nervous right now. I am still very much nervous, even though it's looking okay right now. I'm just waiting for something to happen. Waiting for something. It's just grinding away in my mind. Right, Cruz is closing up to Moreira, so I'm going to tell her to allow the teammate through here. Let Cruz through. Let Cruz through. He's going faster now. Let him through. There we go. Yes, it is worth it. It is worth it. It is worth it. Right, Cruz has got 1.2, so he's not going to make another lap, whereas Moreira probably could with a bit of lower fuel there. Bit of a fuel saving cost. So we're going to tell him to attack, pit this lap. So, go on to the next set of mediums. It's a tyre we know. We've got 7 laps left for the Grand Prix, so 7 laps of fuel. We can push the tyres a lot more, this means, because we have a lot more tyre left than we have laps left. So it's going to be a bit of a nice safe option for us. But really pushing the fuel here, pushing the tyres, get to this lap and pit in with Moreira. Well, I'm thinking maybe we try and stretch this, but third place is quite close as well, saying that. So we might have to pit her in. Pit her in. Soft tyres. 7 laps, soft tyres go 10, and she was brilliant on the soft tyres in the first stint. So let's do this, let's do this. Hopefully there's a bit of enough of a gap to see her into the pits as well. Pit strategy will go for balance for her. So that'll be a 10-second pit stop. Pit in this lap as well. So they both come in. Oh, perfect. We just about didn't hold her up that much. She comes out in what will be 5th place at the moment. He comes out in 4th. So we've got excess fuel. We've got excess tyres. Just push. Just push. Push with all your might. You two, you need to push. Especially Cruz. You need to get into 3rd, mate. You need to get into 3rd. Okay, Cruz is into 3rd now. Cruz is into 3rd. So that's looking good. Let's slow this down. Let's slow this down. Right. Cruz into 3rd. Excess fuel still. Good. 90% tyre. Good. Moreira. 5th place. Soft tyre. Excess fuel. Okay. Tyre wear. Yeah, it's going down a little bit more than I hoped. So we're going to go on neutral here. And just be a little bit cautious on the soft tyre. Also behind us, look at this person. Backing up and saving fuel. So we can afford to do this maybe. There's no one behind maybe pressuring for 6th. Meanwhile, we also are catching Gatto in 4th. Just because we're on the soft tyre compared to them lot on the medium. So this is looking decent at the moment. As soon as this goes, no more excess fuel. I'm taking this straight off and putting it to medium. Right at the moment, Cruz just got into 1st place of the Grand Prix. Okay, people have made an extra pit stop there. At the moment, we are 1-2. At the moment, we are 1-2. Push Moreira. I want you to get a gap to 3rd there, which is Van Duerman on a much better set of soft tyres. So you've got to be the brigade here, basically, for this race. But at the moment, Cruz is looking really decent. I want to try and get a 1-2 if we could. This would be absolutely fantastic. The scenes that we would be setting here if we can get a 1-2. It's going to be difficult because look how fast 3rd place is catching up to her. Really quite fast. Quite fast. Obviously, he's using overtake and attack. We're only on high push. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's play this a bit tactically maybe. Maybe a bit of cat and mouse. Maybe we go medium fuel. Let him overtake us maybe. Wear out his fuel a little bit more. Then come back at him later in the Grand Prix with the excess fuel. Push now down the straight. We've only got 3 laps left in the Grand Prix. 3.77 laps of fuel. We can push the fuel a bit more. We can push it more. Oh, this is close for second and third. This is very, very close. I have a feeling he's going to make a move on her. He's going to make a move on Moreira anytime soon. Anytime soon. Still got excess fuel. Put that down to medium now. That'll just about get to the end now. This is so close. Oh, he gets so close. There he goes. He's overtaken, but he's also got an issue now. He's got an issue there. We've only got 2 laps left, so attack. Trying to re-overtake him. 4th and 3rd have issues. Try and get 2nd place back if you can. She's lost 3rd. She's down to 4th place at the moment. The tyres are going. We can't afford to heat them up too much more. She's going down to 5th. She's going to battle. She's going to keep 4th for now. She does well. She's done well to keep 4th there. She's really done well. Still got excess fuel, so we can push the fuel a little bit more now. Right, final lap of the Grand Prix. Moreira is trying to defend 4th place here. She's got excess fuel, so she's looking good for it. Tyre wear, it's okay. Looks like she really did get hurt, though, by these guys doing that really late soft stint. Although, saying that, she could catch up to 3rd just at the end there. Batista doing quite slow. But here is Cruz, the man we care about, in 1st place. Still over 3rd. That's the important part. But it is going to be 1st place, it looks like. He's got excess fuel. He's looking A-okay. He can push all of this. And it looks like I'm going to savour this. I can't quite believe I'm going to say this, but our objective was 3rd or above, to not get fired, to save our job. And instead, Cruz is going to come through for 1st place in the German Grand Prix. Suck it, Chairman. Big middle finger to you, man. Suck it. We've won a race. I was just chilling, really. Yeah, we didn't need to win every race. I just wanted to chill. I was just saving this performance for, some pressure. We were just waiting for the pressure to come down on us. Then, boom, we performed. We just, came in like lightning, performed. That is what happened today. That's definitely what, that's not what happened. I was so nervous. Guys, I'm so chuffed with that. I'm so happy with that. Smash that like button, guys. I can't believe it. We actually won a race. We won a race with Cruz. And our objective was freaking 3rd to save our job. And we won a race. That is so good. And we got 4th in Moreira. She had such a shit car. Look, remember, we gave her the worst gearbox, the worst engine out of the 2, worst suspension, worst everything. And she performed better than usual. Doesn't make sense. I'm so happy, though. It doesn't make sense. I'm so happy. Honestly, this has actually been probably my most enjoyable episode to record so far of the entire series. How ironic. We go from probably my most annoyed episode last time out to my most enjoyed one for this race. I know it's going to be a bit unfortunate, guys. It's only a 1-race episode, but it's because I took so long on this 1 race. I took it real slow for this race because I wanted to make sure I didn't get fired. And you know what? Taking it slow meant we got 1st and 4th. So I'm not going to complain about that. That strategy worked out so good. Cruz all the way on medium tyres. Moreira, 2 soft tyres. Middle medium tyre stint. And we come out on top. And so in light of that, there is our first trophy of the season for 1st place there. You can see Cruz moves up into 6th place in the championship. Moreira moves up to the 12th. For constructors, look how this is turning around. We move up into 4th in the constructors from what was a lowly 8th place at one point. We are slowly coming back to maybe match the 3rd place that we got last season. We weren't able to get 2nd last season over Eastwood. We got 3rd. Looks like we could try and match that 3rd place from last season, which, to be honest, for me, wouldn't be so bad. Obviously, the chairman's not going to like it because we did say stupidly, thinking back on it, we said stupidly that we were going to try and get 1st in this championship this season. But looks like we could make a miraculous comeback to get 3rd place again and be consistent in Season 2. Excellent result there, Arav. Your job is safe. For now. Arnold, you are a complete see you next Tuesday. Yep, that's what you are. Plus 1.2 million. Thank you. Thank you very much. Lovely bit of dosh there. Looking good. Looking good. So, we're back to job security of uneasy, which makes me uneasy because we won a race, but maybe if we win the next one, we'll become less uneasy. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. Smash that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. That was such an enjoyable episode. I love that episode. That was awesome. I think, personally, for me, best episode of the series so far. I really, really enjoyed that. So if you're new around here, then do get subscribed for more races, hopefully like that. And, yeah. My job has been saved. Thank you very much, Cruz. Thank you very much, Moriera, for your services. You two did brilliantly. And thank you very much to me. I think we got the strategy quite right there. Quite right. Who would have thought, looking back at last episode, that we'd do this well? Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and before I go, just a little post-commentary note. I've just finished recording this episode, and now I've seen on Twitter that Motorsport Manager have tweeted out that the patch is now live for Motorsport Manager. I can see, if I go to my Steam, literally right in front of my eyes right now, that the patch is downloading. The 118 megabyte patch is downloading right now, which means that last episode was still with the bugs that were pre-patch. So I'm just adding in here. I'm just adding this in here. I'm gonna be honest, just to inflate my ego a little bit more. We did this pre-patch. We won that race pre-patch. I'm so happy with that. I'm really chuffed and proud of myself with that. Anyway, carry on. See ya.